Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the new books that are coming out this weekend. I've seen a lot of reactions on the internet. I've seen, and all very warranted, a lot of salt, a lot of vitriol, a lot of anger, which is alarming to me. All of it, I think, is an entirely reasonable reaction from a human being. But there's a lot of negativity in the air right now. This hobby brings me so much joy, and it's important to offset some of that, I believe. Not to dismiss any concerns that anybody has, because the Chapter Approved 2022 is not a great product. I do want to say, though, that it doesn't change the hobby. I've seen some really aggressive responses, and it sucks if your units cost more. It sucks if you can't bring multiple detachments of different sub-factions. And yeah, it sucks if you were really relying on some things before that aren't valid anymore. But also, like, I don't know. Is that really what we're here for? It's important to remember that this is just a moment in time. There are so many years ahead of us for playing Warhammer, where things will be rebalanced, points will change again, missions will change. The units that you think suck right now will be really good. I know that some people are upset about Contemptors going up in price. First of all, we all should have expected that. Second, I remember when Contemptors were garbage at some point in 8th edition. Then they became really good, and now they're down the ladder again. The point is, like, this is just a momentary thing. This is just a blip on the, like, radar of our hobby lifestyle, and the pendulum will swing around again. I looked at the points updates, and obviously I'm very embedded in the, like, Grey Knights sort of, like, sphere of influence with this, and some people were really upset that Terminators didn't get more of a discount. A lot of people were really upset that Terminators didn't get more of. Some people thought it was an insult that they only dropped 2 points, but I opened up like a review video where I saw the points in Chapter Approved 2022, and my Terminators went down 2 points. I'm gonna be running them anyway, so this is just gravy for me. Like, it's not the best to make them competitive, but I'm not running my Grey Knights because I want them to be the best possible units on the tabletop they can be. I'm running them because Terminators are fucking sick, and it's just an improvement. The 2-point drop, it's great. I love that. And I know that's not everyone's chief grievance. The big issue is the other book, the Grand Tournament 2022 book. This is Grand Tournament 2021. I don't have 2022 yet. But people are saying this book, the 2022 book, isn't worth it. And I agree with you. It's not. Whatever the price is going to be, 30, 40 bucks. It's this, but smaller. They took out the core rules. It's not worth it. But that's where that ends. That's where that, like, complaint ends. It's not a great product. One of your friends is going to get it. You're going to play the missions from it anyway. You're going to move past it. The point is, I guess that I'm trying to make, is not to belittle any concerns that anybody has about these new releases this weekend, but to just say that, like, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing that happened. Nothing we can do to change it. It's just there. That's the way these points are for now. That's the way this new book is going to be for the next 6 months. And then another book will come out. And then the tournament scene and the competitive missions will change again. We'll have different things to complain about. More importantly, we will keep playing with the models and the units that we love, and we will keep, and we'll see that change. Right now, my Dread Knights cost more. My Interceptors cost more. My Terminators cost less. I'm really excited to see how that switches up my list. It's not going to switch up my lists in a huge way, but I'm going to make little tweaks to my lists. It means that my Terminator squad is a clean 200 points now, as opposed to 210. So maybe I can fit an extra hammer somewhere. Who knows? Play this game not because you want to win, not because you want to bring the most powerful units possible, but because you really like your little plastic soldiers moving around on a table and throwing dice and seeing how they do against other plastic soldiers. Sometimes they're not going to do good. Sometimes you're going to have like a 6-month period where your army is terrible. I played Grey Knights all throughout 8th edition. We were awful throughout all of 8th edition. But they were mine. Every single little paladin. Samandus was there with me the whole time. New missions, new points changes doesn't change that. So, chapter approved 2022 sucks, but it's not a big deal. You're gonna keep painting, you're gonna keep building, and you're gonna keep playing regardless. So, I guess just the level of vitriol in the last week since the spoilers were all released was a little shocking to me. Not surprising. I understand how passionate we are as a community, but it was a little shocking. Everybody's very upset, like this has never happened before. But the only thing that we can rely on in this hobby, the only thing that we can continuously go back to and know will never change, is these guys, these little things, these little models. And this is why we're here. We're not here because of numbers. We're not here because of data sheets. If I'm honest, we're not even here because of the game. We're here because of these little guys that we can make and we can tell stories about, and who we can carry through all of our games with us, even if they're terrible and they die all the time. We still love them, and they're still there. And these new books don't change any of that. Also, just a couple of quick updates. I'm better. I had COVID last week and it was not great. It wasn't the worst. I'm all vaccinated, so handled it fine. But I'm better, which is great, because by the time you're watching this video, I am probably on a plane to Las Vegas. I'm glad that I'm not sick during that, because it's gonna be a great time. I'm gonna drink a ton, I'm gonna play a lot of Warhammer, I'm gonna meet a lot of people, and I'm gonna see a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a minute. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be an excellent weekend. Flying down with my brother, we're staying in the hotel where the tournament is happening. Everybody's gonna get drunk, everybody's gonna play a lot of Warhammer. And if you want to follow along with that, I'm gonna post a video next week that's just sort of a wrap up of everything so everybody can kind of like see what's going on. But if you want to follow along with that, I'm gonna be posting stories on my Instagram, so find me at one.last.blade. I'll make a thing here. One last blade on Instagram. I'll be updating there. So if you want to see that kind of thing, it's gonna be very fun. But yeah, appreciate everybody's patience while I obviously couldn't play games while I had COVID. So once we're back from LVO, I'm gonna take probably a week to not play any Warhammer, because I imagine I'm going to be burnt out. And then Waystone is going to be opening the weekend after I'm back from LVO. So it's gonna be a busy couple of weeks. I'm probably not gonna do many games, but I got some fun stuff planned for February, as far as battle reports, as far as doing new stuff for the channel. It's gonna be good times. As always, thank you everybody for watching. This is a lot of fun and I really enjoy doing it. And I'll see you guys next week with something different.